at Huntingdon College and joins us now from Montgomery, Alabama. Jeremy, thank you very much for taking the time.
My pleasure.
When you saw the result, what did you think?
Well, one of the most interesting features is that there's far more reaction against President Trump than there is reaction against the sex scandals of Roy Moore. Roy Moore has long been a very divisive candidate. He stimulates a lot of reaction against him as well as for him. His diehard voters, of course, don't believe the allegations, and he's denied them. Most of the rest of the population, insofar as they've heard of them, do believe them. But this is more of a reaction against President Trump. He's brought it upon his own party more than it is the matter of the scandals.
What do you think gave the Democrats so much momentum yesterday? It seems like the turnout was a huge factor in this.
Yes, we went from perhaps 25% turnout predicted by the Secretary of State to 39% in the actuality. That showed in the polling place that I went to in suburban Montgomery. There were a lot of cars in the parking lot, a stream of people instead of a little trickle. So the turnout was very high. Moore is a polarizing character. Trump is a polarizing character. And African Americans had a very well-organized last month of campaigning, with African American leaders chiming in or coming in from other parts of the country to help get out the vote.
This is a Democrat actually winning in Alabama. In the long term, should the Democrats see that as a beachhead, or is this just a one-off?
Oh, this is not a particularly strong sign for the future of the Alabama Democratic Party, but it is a strong sign for 2018 nationally, because this is in common with the New Jersey and Virginia governor polls a month ago. This is a strong sign that the classic backwash after a presidential election will favor the opposition party to the president in the midterm elections in 2 years. And the signs are that this will bring the Democrats within range of retaking the House and Senate.
Roy Moore has not conceded. Is there still an avenue for him to see whether other votes can be shaken from the tree?
It's possible that a recount could be finished in the new year. It's a slow process. It's unlikely that he can overcome a 1.5-point gap. But he's the kind of candidate who lives by being a perpetual martyr, a perpetual fighter who will never give up, and he's impervious to logic or persuasion from his Republican colleagues or leadership.
Jeremy, one last question. Is there a chance that because of all the allegations that were made, the women who came forward, could there be an investigation now into Roy Moore, or does this just all get dropped because the election's over?
There are obviously legal issues with the statute of limitations, and the one allegation was from a then 14-year-old, so that's more problematic for him. But this is more of a problem with his reputation and public opinion than it is legal, I think, because the allegations are so old.
Jeremy Lewis from Huntingdon College, thank you very much for taking the time.
Thank you. My pleasure.
If I showed you two big intersections, one with